to the man above. Now check me out, now it's just that Fridays was serving the greens. Before I was popping, I was nursing my dreams. Now I ain't never been a gangster, but I know.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the boys and the Buccaneers. Next on Madden NFL 23.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Tampa. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be commanded by their 6'3" quarterback from Central Michigan, Cooper Rush.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Rush. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Inside give to Elliott. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Rush. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Carlton Davis speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 37 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. The underdog here is showing no fear. Great opening drive.
Now, we weren't in the locker room for the pregame speech, but I will guarantee you, somewhere along the way, the head coach said, let's just grab a big stick and smack them with it and let them know we're going to be here today. They may be the team that's supposed to be superior, but we're not backing down to anyone.
And on the road, no less, setting the tone. Well, for a little bit, we thought his story had concluded, but not to be. Here's Tom Brady in his 23rd NFL season, leading the Bucs offense out once again.
For 1 month, many people thought had seen the end of the greatest quarterback career in league history. Of course, there were others who expected Tom Brady to come back, and he did so 40 days later for a 23rd NFL season. Leading the league in completions, yards, and touchdowns at age 44, he showed that he's as good as ever. But of course, losing in the divisional round, not the way he wanted to go out in his final game. For TB12, it's Lombardi trophies or bust.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Fournette. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. With a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now Brady. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Brady going to go on 4th down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to have the Bucs 1st down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down. Give them 11 on the gain there, and that'll be good enough for a Tampa Bay 1st down. Now Brady again. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Evans' 1,000-yard streak to start his career remains intact and is now at 8 years strong. And in his 8th season, became a career-high 14 touchdown catches as well. Another similar season, and Mike Evans will cross the 10,000-yard milestone this year. Easy 1st down pickup for the superstar wideout.
That throw by Brady incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. To throw, it's Brady. Getting it out wide here to Bernard. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. So Brady departs, and on is Ryan Succop for the Buccaneer field goal. Succop's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Throwing here, Rush. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So after the INT, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Here's Brady to throw. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Rush. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. It's taken to the 26. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll begin here with Bernard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Now Bernard. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Brady now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From just shy of midfield, rush. Now the ball comes loose, and the Buccaneers have it. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at the 45. Now he'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Brady now to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On play action, now Brady. Flush to his right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
To Evans on the slant, and he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Brady to throw again. Man open, here's Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Play action. Now it's Brady. Incomplete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Will Fournette, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They just got to find a way to get it done.
Let's see, the Bucs with 6 DBs, so a dime set here on 3rd down. Now rush. And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Finding Evans here, going across the middle of the field. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Up the gut, Fournette. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Fournette. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Brady. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 8 yards on the touchdown pass as his guys are able to extend their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point try now for Suckup. It's good to make it 17-7. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. The Bucs gets ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here's Rush to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. They'll run it here with Bernard. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Brady. On the move to his left. But that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Fournette, a first down carry. There's a nice move. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Now Brady. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The Bucs on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Brady. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. To throw is Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Succop's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
But I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Throwing here, rush. It's caught. Tolbert. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Tolbert, 66 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25. Leonard Fournette and the rest of the Bucs offense set to take over once more. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Here's Brady to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 33 yards that time. Fournette running out of the gun. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. A lot of hype, of course, going into this one with the Cowboys and the Bucs. They met last year in the season opener. Remember, that was the night they raised the banner in Tampa. It was also Dak Prescott's comeback game, and the Bucs wound up winning 31-29 on a late Ryan Succop field goal. Really good game that was. These two teams were also the two best offenses in the NFL last year. The Cowboys gaining 18 more yards over the course of the season than the number 2 Bucs. Second and 5. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Fournette is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. Now Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And they are able to add on to their advantage. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Rush. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well, no one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's Brady. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. The Bucs on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Now Brady. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. To throw is Rush. Pressure comes and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And they decided to go with the safety blitz there. And look, if that gets picked up, the quarterback really has the advantage then because he'll have more time to throw the football and some wide open space. But when it doesn't, that's a guy who gets a free run into the backfield, and oftentimes the QB ends up on his backside, as he did there.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And according to our friends with Next Gen Stats, that sack occurred in a mere 2.1 seconds. Good luck trying to avoid that. Looking deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. The safety Antoine Winfield got in there that time. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And we shift to spotlighting Mike Evans. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But, boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Micah Parsons. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. 82 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Rush. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rush. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. To throw on 3rd down. Rush. In trouble, and he's taken down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ballgame. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcoming everyone to our downtown Orlando studios in this EA Sports Halftime Report. First, though, let's get a check on the next-gen stats from that first half for the Cowboys. And despite the fact that they're looking up at a double-digit deficit at halftime, they were able to move the football through the air in those first 2 quarters. Final preparations being made for the second half, both in terms of game plan and also hydration, because humidity is really going to catch up to these guys, no doubt. And for the call in the second half, we go back to Brandon Gaudin.
Yeah, Coach. Hey, that goes for the announcers, too. No AC in this booth, so we've got a mash unit of empty water bottles up here as well. From the end zone, here comes Jalen Darden. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Well, the Bucs ready to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
2nd and 5 now. Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Brady to throw again. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Osa Odigizua with the effort there to earn the sack. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And this is back to an 8-point game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. A time to get another look at this Buccaneer offense. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Finding Evans here, going across the middle of the field. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Brady now on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. Again, it's Brady. This is caught by Evans. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39. Here's a give to Fournette. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 103 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 1st down, Brady. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Julio Jones, 28 yards. And the Bucs go up by 2 touchdowns. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talked about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And it culminates in a Julio Jones touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. That throw, Charles, in the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Brady now on first down. To Evans on the slant. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
That throw by Brady, incomplete. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. A handoff to Fournette. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now Leonard Fournette. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so they dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Throwing here, Rush. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. This is taken at the 23. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles, and I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Brady going to throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. On play action, now Brady. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Throwing on second and long. Rush toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now Rush. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 145 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Gets it out quick. It's Gage on the slant. And he's going to be marked out just outside the 10.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Hey. Throwing on first down is Brady. Caught on the right side by Jones. Touchdown! 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Buccaneers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. familiar refrain. A turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Finding Tolbert here over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Here's Rush to throw. Got it. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. On the move past the 40. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild. And here's another completion for good yardage.
Shotgun now for Brady. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Now a carry for Bernard. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Giovanni Bernard taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Buccaneers continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. Extra point put through by Succop. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they...
And the ball is knocked out, and the Buccaneers have it. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Fournette. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. To throw is Brady. Quick throw, finding Mike Evans. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. And just a yard to go here on second down. Throwing now is Brady. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Here's Bernard. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. Bernard is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Cowboys on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. Rush. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jalen Tolbert, 76 yards. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Back now comes Tampa Bay. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But They've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Brady now to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And this one is incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now Bernard. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. A good effort there, 9 yards, but it's going to leave them looking at a 4th and 1. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. They had lots of looking behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. To throw is Rush. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Back to throw Rush. Back to Elliott, and he's got him again. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Back to throw. Rush. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And this one too low.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rush looking left sideline, incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Tolbert, 62 yards. And the Cowboys are able to claw one back. Extra point by Marr, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Darden now going to bring this one out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh, my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
Brady to Gage for a Tampa first. Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Second down, back to Fournette. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. And the Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back. From midfield, here's Brady. And Jones has it over the middle. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On play action, it's Brady. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. Meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was miles away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. So yet another field goal to end the drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
To throw again on second down. Rush. Forced out to his left. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing here, Rush. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now second down. Brady will try again on second down. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And that'll be knocked away it's incomplete.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
A shotgun give to Fournette. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Fournette once more on second down. Running right through it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Inside handoff down to Fournette. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer at 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play here for Dallas. 58 yards.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contact.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, ever frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with victory, even better for them.